Okay, so we're about ready to start the adventure here. So let's bring our palms together, center of the chest, and just place them next to the heart center here, center of the chest, palms together, fingers angled out about a 45-degree angle. And inhale slowly through the nose, take it all the way down to the bottom of your lungs, fill the belly. Expand into the rib cage, fill the chest, heart center elevated, shoulders relaxed, neck lock in place, pull the chin back slightly, fill all the way up to the top of the head. And exhale, letting the tension go. Releasing the tension from the head, the neck, the chest, the rib cage. Pull the navel back. Push the air all the way out. Empty those lungs completely. Again, inhale deeply. Realize you're taking in that pranic energy. You know, in Star Wars they talk about the force being with you. Well, that's what prana is, the force within you. And exhale, letting the tension go. That's the apana. It's the kind of like the opposite end of things. It's letting go, and it's the elimination force. You have to let stuff go. You can't hold it all in. It weighs you down after a while. Inhale deeply to begin. Om. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Well, today we got a special treat because Rajpal and what's yours? Huh? Tej Ravikar are going to be playing meditative bowls while we are going to be silently working on a meditation to heal our broken hearts. So it's a very heartfelt situation we're going to deal with. We're going to be doing a yoga set that helps open the heart center so that you can release all that emotional stuff. Just get yourself settled in here. We're about to begin. We'll start with some warm-up exercises. So grab a hold of your shins, begin spinal flex. Inhale, roll the hips forward as you elevate the heart center. Exhale, roll back on the hips. Inhale forward, exhale back. Concentrate on that lower spine, moving those hips forward and back. Use your mental focus. Direct the energy of the breath where you're feeling the tension or the soreness or achiness in the spine. If that fan bothers you, just turn it so it jacks up. Your mind works like a laser. It helps to focus the energy. An exercise is much more effective when you are focusing your mind on channeling that pranic energy to various parts of the body, depending on whatever exercise we're doing. Last 30 seconds now. Focus at the brow point. Powerful breath. Circulate the energy throughout your body. Inhale, straight spine, full deep breath. Feel the belly expand into the rib cage. Feel the chest, heart center elevated, shoulders relaxed. Feel all the way up top of the head, neck lock in place. Inhale some more. More. Hold the breath. Feel the energy, that pranic energy, the spark within the atom, the blueprint of the universe, the cosmic dance, neutrons, electrons, protons circulating. And exhale, letting the tension go. Inhale. And exhale. Now extend your legs out in front of you. Okay, you're going to inhale in the upright position. You're going to turn toward the left leg, and again, the spine stays straight. You're going to lean the heart center forward down toward the knee. When you feel the pressure of the stretch, exhale, relax a little deeper into the stretch. And then inhale upright. Again, that full deep breath in the upright position. Slowly exhale down. Pressure of the stretch, relax into the stretch. Let your body adapt to the dynamics of the stretch. It's not a hurried process. Inhale upright, again that full deep breath, and exhale down to the center. If you have the flexibility and can grab your toes, fine, or grab your ankles, or you can just press your heart center down. Do not drop the head, chin to the chest. That compromises the spine. Lean forward, lead with the heart. We're opening the heart center today. Concentrate on that heart center. Inhaling up and just slowly work your way through the left, right, and center. Remember, left, right, and center. Take your time. Totally square yourself off. Really face that knee. Confront the knee. You're with the heart center. You need it. So lean your heart center forward. This helps to open things up. By keeping the spine straight and leading with the heart center, pressing forward and down, it helps to open up that lower back. Take your time, just feel the dynamics, let the energy circulate, let the tension go. You can only go this far. That's pressure of the stretch. Work with that. Keep that breath long and deep, just like we did at the beginning. Take your time to take that deep breath. That deep breath helps to build a surplus of energy into your system so that your nervous system starts shifting the electrostatic charge in the muscles so the body can start letting go of that residual tension. Just a few more seconds of this. This is a life nerve stretch. You're stretching that. The life nerve runs from the big toe of each foot, up the inside of each leg, up each side of the spine. That's what it's all about. Remember to lead with the heart center. Keep the head up. Keep that heart center open. When you drop the chin down, you're kind of sheltering that heart center. Don't drop the head down. Keep the head up. Lead with the heart. Last time. Inhale upright. Exhale down to the center. Grab the toes or the ankles or behind the legs and just relax into the posture. Inhale. Exhale, letting the tension go. Inhale. Exhale, stretch a little further. Inhale. Exhale, relax into it. It's all about relaxing. It's not about forcing. Inhale and exhale. Learning how to endure the pressure helps you to handle stress. Now inhale upright. Full deep breath. Exhale. Now bring the soles of the feet together. Pull them in close as you can. And just begin bouncing the knees up and down. Just gently. Just a normal breath. You want to maintain a wide range of motion in the hips. That's critical. If you lose the range of motion in your hips, you have the possibility as you get up to be my age of pinching off that sciatic nerve. Your sciatic nerve is the thickness of your thumb. It's a big nerve. It goes down through that hip joint into the leg, and then nerve endings branch off from that. It's the main nerve that comes from the torso down into the leg. So if it gets pinched off, your legs can have weaknesses, or you can have chronic pain or numbness, all sorts of complications. You don't want that. Plus, it'll make it a little easier to sit cross-legged position. If you have bouncing the knees off the ground, pull up on your toes. It creates more of a challenge for you. Try to hold on to the toes if you can. If you can't, hold on to the feet. If you can't, hold on to the ankles, whatever works for you. And just bounce the knees up and down. This is an exercise you can do watching TV. Why not, you know? You don't need to be couch potatoes. There's actually a chain of stores now called the Potato Barn. You can imagine what they're selling there. All these giant couches and Barca loungers and recliners. I'm guilty of it. I have 2 couches that have the recliners in them, built into them. But I also have a yoga mat that I put on the floor, and when anyway. I'm guilty as charged. I know what it's all about. Okay, now inhale in the upright position and gently exhale, pulling the heart center down towards the toes. Inhale up and exhale down. If you want, you can try to pull your chin down to your toes if you want, or your head,
But keep the spine straight.
it's not required. If you want to bend it forward, you can. Again, only work within the dynamics of the pressure of the stretch. Some of you have a lot of flexibility this way, where you don't have it when you do the life nerve stretch. Everybody's body is made a little bit differently. So just honor what's going on within you. Focus within, eyes closed. We're not watching each other. It's my job to monitor what's going on. Nick up here is videotaping, or video, whatever they're doing now. It's not a videotape, but he's recording these classes, and he's figured out how to put them up on YouTube. And when he gets them loaded up on YouTube, I'll send you out the links. So if you want to do the classes at home, you can put them on your TV or computer or laptop. But I'll also send you a copy of the yoga set. Inhale up and exhale. Now sit cross-legged again. It should be a little easier now. And bring your hands onto your shoulders, fingers to the front, thumbs to the back. Inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right. Keep that heart center elevated. Turn the head from shoulder to shoulder. Keep the head level. Learn to stay level with the ground. Don't get that head up and back. We're not doing lollygag yoga, or we're not doing butt head yoga either, so don't drop the chin down. So just turn from left to right. Keep elevating the heart center. Keep lifting those elbows. Keep those upper arms parallel to the ground, and keep elevating, elevating as you twist left and right. It's like you're slowly but surely drilling your way up into your higher consciousness. This is the only exercise, yogically speaking, that actually helps to lubricate those pads between the vertebrae. Every one of your vertebrae has a pad that separates it from the other vertebrae. It's called a disc. It needs to stay moist. It needs to stay soft and springy, bouncy, bouncy. It's like a sponge. If you have a dry sponge, it's like a brick. You could even break off a piece. That's what happens if these discs or these pads get brittle and dried out. They crumble and you got bone on bone, and then you have chronic back pain. Last few seconds, powerful breath. Focus at the brow point. Inhale to the center, focus at the brow point, relax the arms down. Full deep breath. And exhale, letting the tension go. Keep your focus, brow point. Inhale. And exhale. Now make your hands into loose fists. I'd call this next exercise the Charles Barkley yogic exercise, because Charles Barkley was notorious for pulling his elbows back. So you're going to inhale back, exhale cross, inhale back, and exhale flip them over your shoulder. Back, cross, back, over, back, cross, back, over, back, cross, back, over, and continue.
What's the breathing again?
Inhale back. Every time you pull back, you inhale. As you cross or flip them over your shoulder, you exhale. This is really good for breaking up that upper body tension in the body. That's where you store all your worries, your cares. This is going to help open up the heart center, circulates that lymph fluid back into the blood system. Now make sure you lift those elbows up and back too. Don't just flip your forearms up and back. Move those elbows. Some of you young people may not know who Charles Barkley is. If you're a basketball Suns fan, he was a notorious basketball player that would use his elbows a lot when he would try to get a rebound. He still is on ESPN, gives commentary. He's a very outspoken guy. Terrible golfer.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Now inhale, relax the arms down, full deep breath. By moving that lymph fluid back into the blood system, it helps clear some of the junk out of your lymph system and out of your lymph system. because it gets filtered into the liver and kidneys and flushed out. If your lymph system is clogged, you've got a big problem because it compromises your immune system. Okay, now just begin rolling the neck. Neck rolls up around the back, slowly exhale down around the front. This mantra we're playing now is for protection. Since we're going to be working on the heart center, it's nice to put an energy field around the entire class to protect you. This particular mantra, Ad Gadaname, Jagad Gadaname, Sat Gadaname, Siddhi Gurudevaname, is unique. It helps to break that dynamic of what karma does. When you project something through the karmic law is that whatever you project out into the universe is going to come back at you 10 times over. So if you're projecting a lot of fear, it's just going to keep coming back at you 10 times over. Now sometimes you have positive things you want to project. You don't have to necessarily do this. But if you have anxiety, worry, hurt, pain, stuff like that, this is a good mantra to deal with anxiety and doubt. Basically is working. Did I tell you the reverse directions? I've been getting lost in my commentary here. So if you haven't reversed directions, start reversing. So on Ad Gadaname, it's protective shield on the left. Jagad Gadaname on behind you, your backside throughout all the ages. Ad Gadaname means you're from the very beginning of the big time, from the first big bang. There's been this dynamic of going from darkness to light, from ignorance to knowledge. Jagad Gadaname, the yugs, all throughout all the ages, the yugs. This has been true, this going from ignorance to knowledge, from darkness to light. Sat Gadaname, it's true even now, right side. And then Siddhi Gurudevaname in front of you, this great truth is going to go on throughout all the ages on into the future. So that's what it does. Puts out this shield so that it won't come back at you. Won't come back at you. I use it all the time. I even have it going 24 hours a day in my bedroom just for protection. Why not? Okay, now inhale to the center. And we're ready to embark on this Kriya. After that, we'll do the meditation. And at that point, we'll have the heart bowls and whatever. I don't know what the other bowls are that are there, but we'll definitely get things going and flowing. Okay, here we go. Okay, now bring your palms together into prayer pose, and just make sure you have, this is not prayer pose. You want to have all 72,000 nerve endings. You don't have to press hard, but you want to have firm contact. And right here at the center of the chest. And begin breath of fire through rounded lips. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the heart center elevated. Keep the neck lock in place. Just use your navel point. Pump that diaphragm navel point. Keep the palms together, heart center. That helps balance out your nervous system. If you do nothing else, keep the palms together. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Now, if it makes you really dizzy, just relax, but hold the posture. You can relax the breath and just breathe normal, because this puts a big load on your nervous system. Now begin breathing through the nose, in and out. Breath of fire. Keep the shoulders relaxed, heart center elevated. Remember, shoulders relaxed. Keep the palms together. "30 more seconds now." Inhale deeply, full deep breath. And exhale, relax the arms down. Again, inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now you're going to make your hands into fists, okay? Just make sure you're not going to punch the person in front of you. Hands are right here beside your rib cage. You're going to punch straight out and back. As you punch out, exhale. Slowly increase the speed, and eventually it'll be as fast as breath of fire. It's like a piston. You're not twisting when you're doing it. You're just moving that arm straight out and pulling it straight back. This is a way to get out your anger and frustration. A lot of things that block our heart center is the anger and frustration that doesn't allow us to be open-hearted. So this is a chance to open that all up. So push it out with each exhale. All the anger and frustration. Keep the head straight. Keep the heart center elevated. Keep the torso straight. You don't twist the hands. You're not doing a karate thing. You're just straight out, straight back. Like a piston. If the piston's twisted in your engine, you'd have to throw a rod or do something else. Use that navel point and diaphragm. The navel point is where you subconsciously store a lot of anger issues. By processing it, by pumping that navel point as you breathe, you're helping to release and let it go. It's very hard to stay open-hearted if you're angry and frustrated and resentful. Takes a lot of bitterness. "20 more seconds. Finish strong." Inhale, relax the arms down. Exhale, let the shoulders relax, let the tension go. Inhale. And exhale. Now this next exercise, you need to come standing up. I'm going to have to stand over. Well, I guess I can stand up here. Let's see what happens. Okay. And you're just going to inhale and swing the arms up, around, and exhale as you come down and around. Have your feet shoulder width apart. Make sure you're not going to punch your neighbor. Just swing the arms up, back, and around. Open up that upper body. Breathe into it. It's like you're doing spring cleaning. Yoga is all about cleansing your system out, cleansing your body, cleansing your mind. Breathe. Let the breath process the energy, work with the tension. Breathe into it. That pranic force, that life force energy is what's tremendous healing agent. That's the cosmic flow. You're trying to get it into all these areas. The breath is the driving force behind the yoga. The exercises channel the energy of the breath. You ever go into a room that's been closed up for a long time? The air is very stale. Well, you got areas in your body that are very stale. This is helping you to clean it out. You don't have to move fast. You just bring it in as you lift the arms up and exhale, let it drop back down. Take your time. There's no big hurry in this. We're not trying to become whirling dervishes or Tasmanian devils like they show in the cartoons, or sun devils, you know. 30 more seconds. Now inhale, relax the arms down. Exhale, letting the tension go. Again, inhale deeply. And exhale, now come sitting down. Okay, now just interlace your fingers like this, right here. You're going to inhale up to the throat chakra, exhale down to the navel point. It's like a bellows, inhaling, bringing the level up to the throat, exhale back down to the navel point. Let the breath help you to process the energy, work with the tension. Breathe powerfully. One more minute. Pull a breath in and exhale. Push it all the way out. Yoga class. A lot of people are shy to do heavy breathing. It's okay in yoga class. You're not on the phone. It doesn't have a negative connotation in yoga class. You have to not be bashful with yourself. We're all in the same boat. We're all doing the same thing. Your eyes are closed. Let the energy flow. Let the energy circulate. Let the tension go. Let the junk go. All the mental things that come up in the middle of all of this, just let it go with the breath. A lot of the subconscious stuff kind of gets locked in to the muscles. As you clear off a layer of tension in those muscles, you actually might release some of the emotional trauma. We all are kind of subject to post-traumatic stress syndrome. Gets locked into our tissues, gets locked into our psyche. You're opening this heart center. Inhale. Bring it up to the throat. Inhale some more. More. Hold the breath. Apply the root lock. Base of the spine. Squeeze tight. Pull in the navel point. Focus at the heart center. Circulate the energy at the heart center. Keep those elbows up. And exhale, relax down. Just relax the arms down. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, we're going to just have the elbows relaxed against the rib cage. Palms are facing forward. We're going to do sa, ta, na, ma. First finger on sa. Ta is on the second finger. Na is on the third finger. Ma on the little finger with the thumb. 5 pounds of pressure. You want to stimulate. This is gently massaging your brain because these meridian flow lines. You're doing it mentally. I'll cut the music so you won't be confused. So just breathe long and deep and mentally vibrate. Sa, ta, na, ma. Okay, do it mentally. Pressure on those fingertips. This is a great way to massage your brain. If you can't keep your arms up, just rest them at your knees and do it this way. Press each finger. There's meridian flow lines that flow from your first finger up into the section of the brain. Your first finger is your finger of knowledge, the Gyan finger. Finger of wisdom. When you're trying to make a point, you usually use that first finger to emphasize the point. The second finger, your middle finger, is your emotional finger. Dealing with health issues and emotional side. A lot of people use that to express their emotions. Not in a positive sense, but they're definitely being very forceful about it. It's a very aggressive process. But you need to release all that built-in energy. Open up that part of your brain to be more loving. And then your third finger, your sun finger. And the last finger is Mercury. Mercury deals with communication. Sun finger deals with overall energy. Sa means the totality of truth. Ta means the beginning, birthing process. Na, the ending or death process. Ma, regeneration, rebirth, reconciliation. You get another chance, okay? Just keep flexing, pressing those fingertips. Your eyes are focusing down towards the tip of the nose. Helps to balance the two hemispheres of the brain. Your eyes are kind of halfway open, or you can have them all the way closed, your choice. Keep the shoulders relaxed. There's a tendency for the hunch those shoulders up. Your shoulders are creepy. They kind of creep into that position of tension. So you have to constantly monitor your shoulders to make sure they stay relaxed. It's just like your default position is to keep those shoulders. That's what you do when you think you're going to get attacked or you're trying to protect yourself. But right now we're just learning to open up, open up, open up. You can spend the rest of your day being hunched. Keep the breath flowing. Eyes focus down toward the tip of the nose. Eyes are half open or all the way closed. It's your choice. Maybe your palms are facing forward. Hands are up, palms facing forward. Hands are up as if your palms are facing forward right in front of your, like by your shoulders. You're not down on your knees. There we go. Keep that heart center elevated. This helps you to do that. There you go. Palms are facing forward. Steady pressure on each of the fingertips. There's a yogi in Tucson. His name is Dr. Dharma Singh. He has written books on the brain, longevity of the brain and stuff, and he's set up a foundation in Tucson dealing with Alzheimer's patients about using this very mantra and movement of the fingers touching tip to tip, sa, ta, na, ma, to help combat Alzheimer's disease. You can do this on your own. You don't have to be an Alzheimer's person. You can stimulate the brain. Breathing long and deep puts extra oxygen into the brain, extra energy flowing through your system. When you consciously breathe long and deep, You're building strength into the nervous system so that you can handle the energy. Just one more minute. Keep the breath flowing. It takes discipline, it takes willpower, it takes concentration to keep breathing like this, because your body says, I don't need it, I don't want it. But that extra breath helps to start building, stimulate the glandular system. So you might feeling pulsing or throbbing in the throat, base of the skull, center of the chest. All these are areas and sites of your glands that are being stimulated by the breath. You might have tingling sensations throughout the body. That's opening up and increasing and perking up your metabolism. Your mind becomes more relaxed with the breath and also more alert at the same time. Okay, now inhale. And exhale. Now relax the arms down. Now take your right index finger, just like this, and just close off the right nostril. Inhale through the nose, through the left nostril. Keep the heart center elevated, neck lock in place, and exhale through rounded lips. Inhale through the left nostril, exhale through rounded lips. This is a healing breath. This is a healing energy breath. When you breathe through the left nostril, you're activating the right side of the brain, which deals with emotions and health, creativity, fine arts, creative arts, all these different dynamics. The left side of the brain deals with rational, get things done, logic and all that. We're basically trying to get into that non-linear process, diagonal thinking, so to speak, outside of the box. Remember, your right index fingers just gently pressed against your right nostril and just breathe in and out through the left nostril. Remember to exhale through rounded lips. This yoga set is an intermediate yoga set. It's not an easy set that we did. This helps to create open, loving feelings. It opens the heart, increases compassion and sensitivity to others. It helps you to drop emotional defensiveness. Its calming effect allows you to eliminate unnecessary thoughts and feelings so you can be more present, more open-hearted. Now when you're breathing through one nostril, it takes twice as long, maybe even longer, to actually fill the lungs completely. So don't try to hurry the process or force it. Just allow yourself to open up to the breath coming in through that left nostril. And then you're exhaling through rounded lips. This helps to cool down your nervous system, cool down the emotional stimuli that's going on in your brain, in your nervous system, in your body. Our modern society is very stimulating. It doesn't seem to give you any time to have a break. Now relax the hand down and just sit quietly and breathe in and out through both nostrils. Just feel how the energy flows. It's just a relaxed breath. Just be conscious of the breath. You're not trying to force anything to happen. You're just kind of being the observer, just to feel the dynamics on the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual dimension. As the observer, you're just watching without judgment, without shame, without blame, with compassion, because you are experiencing what it is you're observing. There's no right or wrong answers here. Just observe consciously and allow the flow to happen. The breath comes in, the breath flows out. Be aware and be sensitive to all the nuances of sensitivity, tingling sensations, emotions, mental processes, whatever is happening. Just let it all flow. You're just taking in the big picture. Now inhale, exhale. Now just come relaxing on your back for a couple of moments before the meditation. If you need to do anything to set up, this would be a good time. Exhale. Inhale, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Exhale. Inhale, rotate your ankles and your wrists. And exhale, inhale, stretch the arms overhead, stretch out the spine. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale some more and stretch. If it was $1 million 6 inches above your head, you'd learn how to stretch real good. Stretch. Your life depends on it. Exhale, release the tension. Inhale, rub the soles of the feet, palms of the hands together. And exhale. Now extend the legs down, bend one leg at the knee and turn that bent knee over the other leg. Stretch out your hip. Inhale as you turn over to the side. If you're not sure how to do it, you look at your neighbors. Exhale back to the center. Inhale the other bent knee over to the other side. And exhale back to the center. Inhale, pull the knees into the chest. Pull them in tight. Wrap the hands around the knees. Stretch out that lower back on the inhale. Exhale, back off from the tension. Again, inhale, pull the knees in. Exhale, back off from the tension. One last time. Now begin rocking back and forth, sideways. Loosen up that lower back. Hold on to the knees. Keep those knees pulled in. Helps open up that lower back. Now begin rocking forwards and backwards. Rocking yourself up to a sitting position. Okay. Well, we're ready for our meditative bowls. Is that fan too noisy for you people that are near the fan? Is that too noisy for you, Anand, Kian? No, okay. Is it okay with you? Okay. Just keep the fan blowing straight up. It'll circulate through the air. All right, so this is the mudra. You're going to be in a gentle prayer pose. Your middle finger's right here at the level with the third eye. Your elbows and your forearms are parallel to the ground. Elevated heart center, and you're just going deep within. Eyes are closed. Just feel the breath and feel the energy. Just go deep within. And let the energy flow. You gotta keep those elbows up. Try to keep the palms together. Not a lot of pressure, but try to have the palms together. head straight. Middle finger should be at the level of your third eye point. Elbows are up, your forearms are parallel to the ground. Keep the heart center elevated. Just 3 more minutes. You're doing great. Just maintain the process. If you have difficulty keeping the arms up, at least have them in prayer pose, center of the chest. Now interlace the fingers, clasp the hands, and just stretch them up and breathe in and out. Just keep stretching up, up, up. Keep the meditative flow going within your mind. Keep stretching up. Keep the neck lock in place. Keep stretching up. Elevate, elevate, elevate. Let the energy circulate. One more minute. Keep elevating, elevating, stretching up the spine. Keep the head straight. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting. Inhale deeply, keep stretching up, inhale some more, 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 head straight, inhale some more, stretch, stretch, apply the root lock, base of the spine, squeeze tight, pull in the navel, focus, up, up, up. Exhale, relax the arms down, and sit quietly and become the observer. There's no right or wrong answers, no judgment, no shame, no blame. There is compassion because you are experiencing what it is you're observing. Be aware of the dynamics flowing through the body, the heat, the coolness, tingling sensations, the aches, the pains, the stiffness, the looseness, whatever's going on, allow it to happen. Just have compassion because You have developed this open-heartedness, now use it on yourself. To develop all love surround you, you have to love yourself. So take the opportunity here. Unconditional love for yourself. Beware of your emotional state. Again, there's no right or wrong answers, no judgment, no shame, no blame. Whether you're happy, sad, angry, frustrated, calm, joyous, inspired, whatever it is, again, just observe with compassion. Be aware of the breath. We controlled the breath throughout the class. Now observe the breath. How does it flow in and out of its own accord? It's your constant companion. Hopefully, as you do more and more of these yoga sets and classes, you begin to learn that your breath is one of your best friends. It can help you get through a lot of tense and tight situations. It can calm you, soothe you, heal you, energize you, relax you. This has many facets to it. Allow it to be able to penetrate all the areas of your beings, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Be aware of your thought processes, your mind. Thousands of thoughts pass through your mind each and every day, whether you're aware of them or not. There's no right or wrong answers here, no judgment, no shame, no blame. Just watch your thoughts, observe, see where it takes you, whether you're dwelling on the past, the present, the future, people, places, things, lunch, pets, relationships, finances, school, whatever it is. Just observe the mind. Where does it take you? And as you can observe the body, the emotions, the breath, and the mind, there's a vast part of your consciousness beyond these four dimensions that connect you with your unlimited self, your infinite self, your undying self, your perpetual self, your connection with the cosmos, your connection with the divine influence, however you define that for yourself. So dwell within your soul or spirit without judgment, without shame, without blame, with compassion. These five dimensions all happen simultaneously, so consolidate them into one complete experience of who you are at this moment, without judgment, without shame, without blame, with compassion. Body, emotions, breath, mind, and spirit. Now inhale, exhale, bring your palms together, center the chest. We always end each class with a little song that embodies why we do the yoga in the first place. So inhale deeply. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long heart center. Shoulders relaxed. Neck lock in place. Fill all the way up top of the head. Inhale some more. God bless this earth with peace. God bless this earth with peace. God bless this earth with peace. If you have any questions, you can come up and talk to me. I've got all day.